We learned that the former chair of the House Intelligence Committee and current United States Senator leaked classified information. Why would the head of the Intelligence Committee, the chair of that committee, who's supposed to be guarding our secrets, why would he be encouraging the leaking of classified information?
Continue to promote a demonstrably false narrative is alarming. The findings of the special counsel conclusively refute your past and present assertions and have exposed you as having abused your position to knowingly promote false information, having damaged the integrity of this committee and undermined the faith in the United States government and its institutions. Your actions, both past and present, are incompatible with your duty as chairman of this committee, which alone in the House of Representatives has the obligation and authority to provide effective oversight of the U.S. intelligence community. As such, we have no faith in your ability to discharge your duties in a manner consistent with your constitutional responsibility and urge your immediate resignation as chairman of the committee. Mr. Chairman, this letter is signed by all 9 members of the Republican side of the House, of the committee, and I ask unanimous consent to be entered into the record of today's hearing.
This was not just a hearing. This was a political earthquake. 9 Republican congressmen didn't casually walk into that room. They stormed in like a fully armed squad, locked, loaded, and ready to take Adam Schiff head on. What unfolded was explosive, confrontational, and honestly, one of the most intense, savage public takedowns Schiff has ever faced in his entire career. Before we break down this chaotic, no mercy showdown, smash that subscribe button right now so you never miss these high-energy political firestorms.
I'm going to turn to our witnesses who are the subject of the hearing today, but before I do, and as you have chosen, instead of addressing the hearing to simply attack me, consistent with the President's attacks, I do want to respond in this way. My colleagues may think it's okay that the Russians offered dirt on a Democratic candidate for president as part of what was described as the Russian government's effort to help the Trump campaign. You might think that's okay. My colleagues might think it's okay that when that was offered to the son of the president, who had a pivotal role in the campaign, that the president's son did not call the FBI. He did not adamantly refuse that foreign help. No, instead, that son said that he would love the help of the Russians. You might think it's okay that he took that meeting. You might think it's okay that Paul Manafort, the campaign chair, someone with great experience in running campaigns, also took that meeting. You might think it's okay that the president's son-in-law also took that meeting. You might think it's okay that they concealed it from the public. You might think it's okay that their only disappointment after that meeting was that the dirt they received on Hillary Clinton wasn't better. You might think that's okay. You might think it's okay that when it was discovered a year later that they lied about that meeting and said it was about adoptions. You might think it's okay that the president is reported to have helped dictate that lie. You might think that's okay. I don't. You might think it's okay that the campaign chairman of a presidential campaign would offer information about that campaign to a Russian oligarch in exchange for money or debt forgiveness. You might think that's okay. I don't. You might think it's okay that that campaign chairman offered polling data, campaign polling data to someone linked to Russian intelligence. I don't think that's okay. I don't think it's okay that he advocated a new and more favorable policy towards the Russians, even as he was seeking the Russians' help, the Kremlin's help to make money. I don't think it's okay that his attorney lied to our committee. There's a different word for that than collusion, and it's called compromise. And that is the subject of our hearing today. Mr. Ambassador, you are recognized for your opening statement. I will not yield. Mr. Ambassador,
you yield because you just made some things about all of us that I think we all should get the opportunity to respond to.
Let me paint the scene for you. 9 Republicans, shoulder to shoulder, stone cold serious, eyes locked like they'd rehearsed this ambush in the war room before marching out. Then, boom, they slam a letter down on Schiff so heavy it might as well have been on fire. A letter demanding his immediate resignation. Not maybe consider stepping down. Not rethink your role. Immediate resignation. Now, they hit him with the full arsenal, corrupting the Intelligence Committee, abusing his power, deliberately misleading the American people with the narrative the special counsel report completely obliterated. The tension, so thick you could cut it with a knife and spread it on toast. These Republicans didn't come to debate. They came to expose. They came to destroy the facade once and for all. They called Schiff out point blank, ignoring facts, twisting evidence, pushing a storyline he knew was bogus from the jump. It wasn't polite. It wasn't gentle. It was a political flamethrower aimed straight at his chest. They basically told him, Adam, you've been selling the American people a fantasy for years, and now the truth is here to collect, with interest. Cameras were practically leaning in closer. If you live for this kind of raw intensity, hit subscribe. We're just heating up. When Schiff finally grabbed the mic, I braced myself for some kind of defense. What did he do instead? He launched into this dramatic monologue. Trump Tower, Russians, Compromise, the full 2016 Greatest Hits remix. Everything except the actual accusation staring him in the face. It was like someone asked, "Did you eat my sandwich?" And he answered, "Well, back in 2016, a Russian once walked past a deli." The Republicans just stared like, "Sir, who is writing your script? Because we are not in that movie." That's when things hit maximum intensity. One Republican finally snapped, "Hold it right there. You just accused all of us. We're not letting that slide." Voices rose, tempers flared. The room went from hearing to straight up political battlefield. Schiff tried to bulldoze through their objections, but they were done playing nice. They pushed back hard, with facts, with fury, with zero apology. Every word landed like a hammer. Every accusation hit like a punch to the gut. They wanted accountability. They wanted consequences. They wanted Schiff gone. This wasn't politics as usual. This was the line in the sand. The Republicans laid it out crystal clear. If the chairman of the Intelligence Committee can not only spread falsehoods for years and still keep his seat, then congressional oversight in America is officially broken. They warned trust in government is collapsing. Confidence in our institutions is cracking. And Schiff's actions. Pure gasoline on the fire. This was fierce, unapologetic, historic. 9 Republicans stood united and unleashed a blistering assault on Adam Schiff's credibility. Schiff tried to dodge, deflect, distract, but the pressure never let up, not for a single second. The battle is far from over. The heat is rising, the stakes are sky high, and the American people are watching every move. So tell me in the comments right now, should Adam Schiff resign? Yes or no, and why? Drop your take below. Smash that like button if you think this was the reckoning he deserved. Share this with every patriot who needs to see it. Subscribe and hit the bell for more savage takedowns, epic ohms, and brutal truth bombs just like this. We're not backing down. America first. Catch you in the next one.